All right. And how's it looking over in the Minneapolis area?
I do believe we're off. We're off to the races.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the We Cool Podcast. This is a podcast where we apologize for things. We demand apologies. We talk about what the most vulnerable things about us. Mine is my asshole. Go ahead, take a peek. I'm Ryan Call, and I'm joined by my co-hosts. We also read anonymous listener apologies, and you can call in. We'll talk about that later. But
Has anyone called in?
Yes.
Sorry.
Tommy.
Nobody's called in.
No one's called in.
Are you guys afraid to hear your voices on this podcast? Is that what?
Hold on. Who are you? Who are you? Introduce yourself when you talk. Introduce yourself when you talk.
My name's Grant.
Grant.
It's good to be here.
My name's Grant.
Actually, I'm Grant.
My name's Grant, and I'm the host of the podcast. Do you guys like my mustache?
No, 3 Grants,
Couldn't
1
even
cup.
tell.
Look at it. If I get really close, can you tell I'm trying to grow a mustache?
Why?
I think it would look really bad. I'm thinking about dyeing it black.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a little Ian Erickson type.
I'm thinking about dyeing this mustache black and getting tiny glasses and scaring the hoes all summer.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Weird Boy Summer.
Yeah, we're getting scary and creepy.
You're gonna look like Carl from Jimmy Neutron if you do that.
I'm gonna look like
You're gonna look like skinny Carl.
Cancer Carl.
Yeah, that was fucked up, dude. Don't bring that up. I just found out I have cancer.
What
Sorry,
kind?
man.
Pussy getting cancer.
Whoa.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Doctors say it's gonna kill me one day.
Sorry, man.
Pussy sniffing
It's
cancer.
metastasized.
Yeah, it's
spreading.
It's in my cock and my balls. It's in my cock and balls.
This is 1 week growing a mustache for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good
Wow.
for the listeners to hear. They can almost hear it growing.
Yeah, put the microphone right up on that mustache.
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird mustache. I'm gonna look weird.
Mm-hmm.
Little weird boy.
Little freak bitch.
Yeah.
You're a little freak bitch, little piss boy, freak bitch.
I'm gonna look so fucking weird, dude.
I'm gonna start calling audience members piss boys and freak bitches.
Try it, man. See what happens. Yeah, Tommy, you also got you got a haircut.
Yeah, they gave me
You
the
have a pretty-
You got,
you have a
you
pretty
you got an aggressive haircut.
They gave me
You got a pretty haircut, boy.
they gave me the Macklemore, and I was like, hey, can I get a little Mackle less? I'm gonna do that on stage tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Got a haircut. They gave me the Macklemore, and I was like, hey, why don't you give me a little Mackle less?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Little Mackle off the sides, huh?
Yeah, they did it way too short.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You look good. You look good. You look like a guy who was a Marine, and then like they did liposuction but for muscle. You know, like they pulled all the muscles out of your body.
I'm getting muscle liposuction.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, I'm just too buff.
You look too weird.
It's not healthy.
I was once really buff. Yeah.
I was once a buff boy, but now I'm just a skinny guy.
I show them every single time. I show them a picture of what my hair like a picture of when my hair looked good.
Yeah. Are you doing
And
that? You're bringing pictures in?
I'm bringing pictures. I'm
You
showing
got a
them
cover
just.
photo. He's applying for the job too. He's like,
I'm showing them you two, and I'm going, make me look like a combination of these two men.
they're
Please,
like, we can't do it. Your head shape.
please
won't work."
make me look like Grant and Ryan.
We had to put you into like a vice and then kind of shrink you down a little bit.
If Tommy got the Captain America serum, he'd look kind of like us. He'd just look like a schlubby guy. Just regular.
Yeah, it would just give me more testosterone, but
Yeah. You just start going bald. That's all that happens. Your balls shrink and you start going bald.
So you get on testosterone and you go bald. What's with that?
Because
High
losing
T
your
makes-
hair is like, high testosterone.
yeah, high T makes you go bald.
That's why women usually don't go bald.
Yeah, and that's why
Unless
I
she's-
probably won't
Unless
go
she's a
bald.
freak bitch, dude. Unless she's a freak bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, standing at our normal height, It's me.
The worldwide average height, 5'6".
7, actually. I told you guys about when the Asian lady was screaming that I'm 5'6" at me, right?
At the doctor.
Yeah, I went to the
Yeah,
doctor.
what was that? Why'd you go to that doctor?
Well, I had to take a
again?
pee test for like my transportation, like because I'm driving a truck.
Mhm.
They gave me my height, and I was like, she like had like kind of an accent. She was just like, "You 5'6", you 5'6". And I was like, she said it twice at me, and I was like,
Mhm.
"It's on my license. It says 5'7". And I was like,
Mhm. This seems
I'm
like a dream
5'7".
you had. This
well,
seems
it
like
felt like a dream.
Was she measuring you, or was she just eyeballing?
Well, they had me get on the scale, but there's no thing to do the height. So she was
Oh.
just like, yeah, she's
Mhm.
just guessing.
So she
And
was
then-
just, she was
and then
just
I was like-
downgrading
I
you.
was getting mad because I didn't want to be there any longer. I'm like, I'm 5'7", lady. She was like, you 5'6". And then we just like started yelling at each other.
Yeah, this seems
5'7".
You're yelling, I 5'7".
No, and then they like busted me for weed because they weren't supposed to test me on, but they had me fill out a questionnaire, and it was like, have you smoked weed in the past year? And I was like, yeah, like once, like 8 months ago, and then I got scared and I don't want to do it anymore. And so I was
you
like,
write
yeah.
that down.
Yeah, I said, yeah. And then like they had me run through everything, do all the physical stuff. And then they were like, by the way, you failed because you said that you smoked weed. And I was like, what the fuck? You guys, we're not testing for that. They're like, we have to now. And then I couldn't pee enough.
Wait,
I couldn't like pee enough because I already peed.
Mhm.
And so then
so you wouldn't have had to pee if you
they wouldn't
said
have
no?
tested, me for weed, which is fucking so stupid. I was like, dude, I'm at the doctor. I thought I could be honest with you people. I'm never going to be honest with you again. I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, my chest always feels fine. Actually, I never have tightness in my chest.
I like how you think you're owning them by doing that.
Yeah.
Also,
My arm
just
isn't
going to the
broken.
doctor and they don't ask about your chest at all, and you're like, my chest is fucking fine and it's not tight at all.
Like, all right, well, this is
Like,
your
all
yearly
right,
physical.
we
so
just
if you
just
do
asked
have
your height.
if you do have chest tightness, you should tell us. I'm like, I'm not telling you shit, you motherfucker.
I'm telling you shit, my chest is fine.
Fucking test me, motherfucker.
Test me for tight chest disease.
Then,
You're-
dude, I didn't pee enough in the cup, and so then it's like her, and there's like another couple ladies, and they're like arguing in the hallway about if it's enough piss, and like one's like, it's not enough, and she's like, it's enough, it's gonna be enough, and then like she came back and she was like, I'm not gonna do her accent, but she just know she had a
Yeah,
very.
you're already
Yeah.
20% doing
I've-
it. But
yeah,
I think
you're
it's an appropriate amount.
I will still apologize for attempting to try to do the accent, because here's the thing, it is funny, it's a funny accent, but
Yeah.
so just imagine the most racist Chinese accent you can in your head while I'm
And imagine
That's
Grant
worse than
saying
just
it.
doing it.
But imagine Grant doing the voice.
Yeah, imagine
and
Grant
then-
doing the voice.
Yeah.
Okay, but she comes in and she's like, you swear you haven't smoked weed? And I was like, yeah, dude. And she was like, because that's not enough piss. And I was like, I know it's not enough piss. I already peed. And I was like, I'm frustrated with you because I feel like I've been lied to, because I thought I could tell you and be honest. And now I'm getting penalized and I have to pay for this drug test. And she was like, we're going to say you're fine, but if you've been smoking weed, we're going to know, basically. I was like, okay.
This all seems like, I mean, I remember we talked about this before, but I'm just kind of remembering it now. It's just like,
pissed off,
it's a woman screaming in your face, saying that you're short, saying that you can't pee enough,
Yeah.
and calling you a drug addict. I mean, it seems
meanwhile,
like
I've got a boner. I've got the hardest boner I've ever had in my entire life.
You're like, I
What
did
the
not
fuck
know-
is going on here?
I'm into this.
You have
Yeah.
a medical situation going
Yeah.
on with this erection.
Also, dude, she was like 4'2". Like, what are you talking about, lady? How can you even see how tall I am from up here? I'm like the
Mhm.
Statue of Liberty to you. Basically, you only come up to my nipples, lady. What are you, a child? Anyways. I've made peace with the lesbians, and I'm starting a new war with the Asians.
No.
you don't want to go.
No,
Just
you're
kidding.
you're
You
no
don't wanna go
wars.
all
They call you
Asians.
Ryan No Wars Call.
Yeah, I do not want any wars with any groups of people, except maybe Republicans that don't own guns. It's a group I would feel comfortable owning.
Going to war with?
Yeah, I have an apology to demand right away.
Okay.
Wow.
It was Cal Murata's going away party. He's moving to New York City, right,
Mm-hmm.
on Friday, and Grant and I go to this party, and we're drunk.
Yeah,
brother.
we
are.
we got fucking hammered
I was doing this thing where
Just last night?
this Friday
Friday.
night.
I was in.
Hell yeah,
I was in
dude. I got hammered this weekend too.
dude.
I went out
drunk-
I went out dancing 2 nights in a row.
Yeah,
Well, hold on,
nice, man. I love this.
You can get to your apology
We-
later. Tom.
we got
I don't
drunk
have
too
an
late
apology.
today.
Yeah.
You do. You can apologize for what you were doing to those people at the dance hall, at that Cuban dance hall.
I was touching everybody. I was getting my weird little hands on everybody's legs.
Uh-huh.
I was going around and touching people's ankles and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just pinching their ankles.
Yeah, I was
Going,
doing that thing. I was
oops.
going in between their calves and going
Yeah.
and
Nice.
Salmon.
slapping back and forth, salmoning
awesome.
them.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
People
I
love it when you do that.
We were
I took my credit card out. I credit card a couple guys' butts.
nice.
Denied.
We're at this
Denied, no money left.
no
poop.
funds.
Run it again. Run it again.
Ain't no poop in this butt.
Someone just made a recent deposit of shit in the toilet.
Dude, I kept doing this bit too at the dance floor where any one of my boys would leave the bathroom stall. I'd go, yo, it smells like shit in here, bro. Get this poopy ass out of the dance club.
Were you just hanging out at the bathroom the whole night?
Well, I'm with like all
Dancing
comics.
in the bathroom.
It's like 30 comics like owning this dance floor. So everyone is just being so stupid. It's like regular cool Bushwick people and then like 30 idiot comedians. And I'm just like, yo, Paige, it smelled like shit in here, dude. You stink. And other like girls are just like, who are these psychos?
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all like my mustache? I've been growing out for a week. I'm thinking about dyeing it black.
Let me touch your leg.
Let me touch your ankles, please. I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So
I'll talk about dancing more though.
Oh, good.
Okay.
We're at this party. We're at this party, and I'm full rascal mode, brother. I like drove there, and I was already questionable when I drove Grant there.
We linked up at
Like midnight.
at CCU.
That's so late for you guys.
Yeah.
Brian, you go to bed at like 9 p.m.
No, I don't. I stay up, brother. I'm
sorry.
in bed, but I'm awake.
Oh, dude, I went to bed so late that night. But keep
Okay, so
keep
we're-
telling the story.
We're being We've got Dan Carney with us. I keep introducing him to everybody as a rapist. So that's rascal thing number one that I'm doing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Number two, I see a new person. I'm like, gotta fuck with this guy. Then I go to someone else. And then I was doing this thing where I would go to groups of people, like there'd be a circle of people talking, and I'd just be like, yo, what was it like when you saw your dad's dick? Like just ask people their dad's dicks, and then that would become a big conversation.
Mhm.
And then I would go, I would loudly announce, like after a couple minutes, this conversation sucks, and leave. and then I would come back later, like when they started to talk about something else, like that's normal, and just inject something else crazy. And it was kind of doing this for a while.
Now is this being well received, or some people like, I don't like this guy?
It's doing pretty well, I think, for the most part. But also, I was very.
I feel the same, man. I felt like I was doing pretty well too, but I
think I was
was
in the
also
pocket.
pretty drunk.
Yeah.
But so then I'm like, I'm telling Max about his water heater. It was at Max's house. I'm like, all right, dude, the water heater, it's got maybe 4 years left, you know, maybe. Then we're like getting pretty drunk, and I'm like, I'm at a good spot where I'm like, I'm just drunk enough to really drive, you know, just drunk enough to get behind.
To really drive.
Go for a little joyride.
And then someone's passing around a joint, and I hit it, and then I go, that's probably more than enough. I'm going to start to be uncomfortable. And now I'm talking to this other comic, and I'm not really paying attention. The joint comes around again, not thinking. I hit it. All of a sudden, Grant is talking to this comic, and I'm like in third person right now. I'm just like looking at him, and I'm like, oh no, dude, like I'm too fucked up now to be in public.
Yeah.
So we're there for like another 2 hours, and Grant gets there.
So, that's so long to have that thought, and then
we
just
stayed way too long.
Way too
But
long.
it was till 4 a.m.
It was
Basically, it was really late.
We didn't leave until like 2:30.
Dude, we heard a rabbit get murdered. There's like an all-season room. We're all just like kind of sitting in the all-season room. Everyone's very drunk and fucked up.
Dude, I'm like, I was basically passed out on my feet.
So all of a sudden, we just hear like, and we're like, what the fuck is that? And Max is like, yeah, it's just like a rabbit getting murdered by a coyote. And then it lasted for like 7 minutes. Like,
Oh my God.
long, dude. Yeah.
And you're high.
I'm very high and just like, Jesus Christ. So then
Mhm.
Grant orders us a Lyft. And like by the time the Lyft gets there, Grant is like essentially nonverbal. And I'm obliterated. I'm like, I can talk, but I'm like very like, whoa.
Oh yeah, I was like, I
Yeah.
couldn't make sense. I get to the point. See, my problem is this, dude. I get to the point where I'm so like trained drinking where I will just be up past when I should have been like, so
you went Boomhauer mode, dude. Like I would talk to Grant, I'd be like, dude, is there a Lyft here? And Grant would be like,
that on man, that ain't on rapper got murdered in the bed there, right there, man. That ain't on rapper got murdered in the bed, man. I'm too high.
Sometimes because I don't drink super heavily like that very much anymore, but I still, you know, like it'll get out of hand because I didn't have dinner that night. And then you stay up that late. It's like, I'm drinking for 10 hours straight, even not like super heavily, but it's like I had probably a dozen beers.
But so we get in this Lyft.
Okay, but hold on. There's a point in nights like this where the only thing I end up remembering is I'll attempt to say something to somebody, and the next day I'll remember their face looking at me, just going, "What the fuck did you just try to say to me?"
Dude, I had one of those moments on Friday.
And then you just gotta go. You just get that. Also, dude, I'm done.
There was like a 20-minute period where Grant and I. So there's this heavy weight in the basement. This is. I want to make
fun.
I want to do a joke about this, or actually do an actual science experiment. You get a heavy weight and you get a bunch of guys that are just partying, and then you see how much beer it takes for one of those guys to just try to lift the heavy weight.
It was like,
3 beers.
Dude, there's something. There's something like magical about the weight where it's just like, it's almost like speaking to you like, I bet you could pick me up.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Pick me up right now.
Pick me up and show everybody.
Show everyone.
Show everybody that you can pick me up.
Just use 2 fingers because Grant used a whole hand. Use 2 fingers, and then in the morning your wrist is going to be super sore.
And then when you set me down, out loud say, that wasn't that heavy.
Dude,
out loud say, that wasn't even that heavy.
Here's the thing, Grant and I were there for probably 15 minutes, just taking turns going, like one of us would lift it and then go, dude, it's nice. And then the other guy would go, yeah, it's nice. And then like,
it feels good.
You'd look at it for like 5 or 10 seconds and you go, yeah, I gotta lift it. Like I got
it.
It was it's the heaviest kettlebell I've ever seen.
But every other guy at the party that was still there at one point came by
and we just kind of formed a circle around it.
Watch them and go, it's heavy, huh?
And then Elliot McVeigh, who I think it was his.
Yeah,
he's like a strongman competitor. Mm-hmm. So he was just lifting it up and like it was cool.
They
watching
convinced me into trying to do that.
No,
I would have ruined my back.
I think I helped you there.
Yeah, there's something about guys where when guys are at the beach, there's like a hole will be made. If there's a heavy object, it's gonna be. There's just. We're like ants
to be picked up. Yeah.
You told me about the stick rule, Tommy. You pick up a stick while you're walking around. The stick rule,
dude, you pick up a stick, man. I would do that when we were walking around. I'd pick up a stick and then your other guy friend's like, can I have the stick?
Give me the stick.
And I'm like, no, you get your own stick. And then you're like, dude, give me a turn with the stick.
Yeah. I want to hit. You get into a fight over the stick.
I want to hit fences and poles and street poles with the stick.
I have a stick now.
Yeah.
Also, when you're the first guy in the group to pick up a stick, there's this collective thought where it's like, there will never be a stick better than that.
Yeah. And you're like,
that's the only stick in Brooklyn.
Well, now if you have a stick and I pick up another stick, I just look like I'm copying.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that stick. I want that. I want to prove that I'm
the good one.
That's capitalism right there. I just created value, you know, and I just have a certain amount. And if you add more stick to the group, then the stick has less value.
I'm just going to take the stick from you. You had the idea. You're the ideas man, but I'm strong enough I need this.
It's truly an idea because you pick up a stick and then I look over at you and I go, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, and now
was even an option.
We've all attributed high value to a stick, something that was on the ground mere seconds ago.
You're the leader now. You're the leader of this pack of men.
It's basically Bitcoin. This stick is a metaphor for what Bitcoin is and what it means to the world.
The stick was a metaphor for Bitcoin and also just how men have a tendency to follow. They want someone to have something unique.
Right.
They can try to.
Humans. So in the We Cool podcast, in episode too many. Yes. In episode too many of the We Cool podcast, they really broke down how capitalism worked and how men will attribute value to things that have inherently no meaning, and they display this by talking about hit and stick on pole and fence.
One of the greatest philosophical discussions the We Cool podcast has had since Tommy and Ryan discussed animals
hierarchy of animal souls. And what was later known to become known as the stick theory episode.
One of the most controversial episodes they ever put out. People were pissed off, and it lost them literally every single one of their listeners.
Animal Souls.
That was a good one.
Bro, and Animal Souls was the worst episode ever made.
Yeah, it was. It was. According to the fans, according to our so-called fans, they hated that.
Animal Souls.
Anyways, okay, so
which ones have the highest?
I thought you guys did a good job with it.
I thought we did too. I thought it was fun. Anyways, we're being rascals. We're lifting weights that we shouldn't be lifting. We hear a rabbit get murdered. We get in this lift. Grant is not verbal.
It's like 3:30 in the morning.
I'm out of my mind drunk. And
it was definitely like you just looked around for a second and you just go, oh my God, how did this happen? Why are we still here?
Dude,
what's going on?
We're so drunk though. Like we're in this car and the dude,
it was like a fat white guy.
But the guy, like
it was Max Chapman driving home.
Max was like, yeah, drive you guys home.
You're like, dude, our Uber's fucking crazy, bro.
Dude, our Uber's an asshole.
Our Uber's a fucking
dude, he starts going like 60. I'm like sitting there and I'm like, all right, I know I'm very drunk, but this is a 30-mile-per-hour zone. And I'm looking out the window. I'm like, things should not be passing us this fast. Like we should not be going. And then he's hitting potholes and it's just like, it's just going. And I look at Grant and Grant's like, Grant's like,
dang on, the Uber driver going there too fast. Pothole.
So I text him. I text Grant. I go, this guy's going like way too fast, right? And he looks at me and he's just like, oh man, like not even like,
no, because you hit the wall and you're just like, I'm no longer gonna attempt to communicate with people. I
thought that guy was gonna kill us, dude.
Yeah,
I genuinely was like, this guy might kill. Are we even going to my house? Are we going somewhere else?
Grant's just like the drunk where he's like, I don't even care if I fucking die right now.
He put in
take me to my grave.
He put in his own address wrong, so he ended up having to walk
so far.
Oh, what?
Listen, dude.
Should have just got out at my.
I know, but I had no fucking idea.
How'd you find your way back?
I just
drunk.
I got lost for a second, for a hot second. No, dude. So I just realized we dropped Ryan off, and then I realized like, oh, we're going away from my house now.
Oh,
and then it turns out. So
it's just like, we're going
dude,
away.
for real. Because then he like stopped and he stopped.
Can't even communicate.
I'm just like, is this? They're like, yeah, this is it. Is this good?
Is this it? Yeah. All right.
Because I'm like, it's not. I know it's not.
Is this where I have to walk from?
Yeah, I guess Ubers we're walking now. And Uber, that's part of it.
It probably was better that I had to walk it off a little bit because no, seriously, I was just like fucking out of it.
How far from your house do you think you were?
Probably 10 blocks.
Oh, that's not horrible.
So it took me like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I put my house number in as just 111 of the.
Bro, that's not even close.
That I live on.
That's like not even...
I had the street right, but I just put that. I just went. I was just doing anything.
Yeah. You just tried to dial 911 and then your street address.
No, I was
911 street address. Someone save me.
I think I was just like, I'm sick of putting my address in this. I'm just
dude, trying to call the police through Lyft.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. So then I was pissed actually when I realized it. And then home.
Yeah, I want to demand an apology from that Lyft driver. That guy was not driving safe with us in there for sure. And then
I mean, I gotta think though, who are these guys out driving Lyft at 3:30 in the
going
morning?
To North Minneapolis? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that was Grant ordered the Lyft and then drivers kept canceling on him. So I'm sitting next to him and he's just looking at his phone. Every like 3 or 4 minutes he would go, cool. Because they just
oh, come on.
I don't know why I was in charge of that coordinating.
Awesome.
Well, that's what Ryan does. He goes, Grant, you call the. He's like,
No,
he
Grant did
makes
it on
you-
his own. I was like, can I tag with you? And he was like, and then I just took his phone and put mine and added it as a stop.
Yeah, I definitely should have just gone to your place and then walked from there
Yeah.
because it would probably be like basically an equivalent walk.
But here's what nobody tells you when they're like,
What's that?
Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. You're going to want to Uber home. In the morning, you still have to go get your car now, which is a big pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I guess that's what I get for doing the right thing. Also, that was like, we were like on our way out and someone was like, you guys aren't driving, right? And we were both like, no, what the fuck? Dude, are you serious? We can like barely walk right now. We're not driving.
It'd be so awesome if we're like,
Yeah, we are, dude.
Is it like mostly comedians at this party?
Yeah, it was all comics. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
And that's why I was telling Kelly about this yesterday because we went out to dinner. I was fucking hungover yesterday, and I was just like, she's like, you're not very talkative today. I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. I feel like a dumbass after getting so drunk last night. But it is nice, like knowing that you're just around comedians doing that, because if you were at like a true work party and you got like that,
yeah,
oh,
dude, it's the best.
What was I saying to people last night? And then you think back and you're like, oh, it literally does not matter.
Yeah, and it was
and nobody cares.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my god, I love getting pissed drunk with a bunch of comedians.
Dude,
you fully can be a psycho, and everyone is kind of.
They'll go along with it.
Yeah.
I did doing this bit where people kept leaving. We went to 2 bars, and there was this comedian's birthday, so I went there. And you get into the bar, and it's like a really tight space, and and I was kind of in the corner where the door opens, and the door would open on me. And so every single time someone would try to leave the bar, I would get squished a little bit by the door, and I'd be like, no. And everyone's just like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally good, man. And then another person would do it, and I'd be like,
oh, you're good, man. You're good.
It's screaming in pain every 2 minutes.
Dude, I have an apology to give too.
Oh wow, man. This is chock full. Are we going 2 hours straight?
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do 2 today.
I'm gonna order some food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want any?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Friday.
Can I have some?
Yes. Thursday, I got really hammered too. It was 2 in a row where I was like really fucked up.
That's crazy for you.
You weren't that bad on Thursday, were you?
Thursday, I was like pretty
more.
I was
really?
holding it in pretty good, but yeah, I was like,
we kind of flipped. I think.
Yeah, Thursday I was like
Friday.
nonverbal. But
oh yeah.
Thursday I
drinking till you're nonverbal is crazy.
You're nonverbal is such a funny way of saying it.
Dude, because I partied, but I did not get that wild.
Dude,
we weren't even getting that wild. It was just like,
it was a pretty chill.
I just had a beer in my hand for literally 10 hours straight, you know?
And then like people would get you high, and that's
the weed.
Oh yeah.
Like,
but
I was fucking twisted.
On Thursday, dude, we're like about to leave Ray J's. And
no, we were at Terminal Bar.
No, we were at Ray J's. We went Terminal and then Ray J's.
No, that wasn't Ray J's. That was doesn't matter.
Whitey's?
No, it was Max Industrial.
Oh,
I've never been there.
Anyways, we're there, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm fucking hungry. I'm gonna do it. I had a joke tonight about how I'm a smoothie guy now. It bombed. I'm done being a smoothie guy. I'm getting Uber Eats again. So I ordered Taco Bell from the bar, like to go to my house because I know we're about to go home. I go home. I'm like on the couch, and I'm like, all right, dude, you just got to stay up for like, he'll be here in 10 minutes. And the cat is on my chest. I'm like, you can do it, man. You can do it. Just focus on the cat. The last thing I remember, he was 5 minutes away. And then I woke up and it was like 6:30 in the morning. And I was just like, you fucking piece of shit, man. And someone had taken it because they don't have access to the door, like to the, it was outside my apartment door, which means like probably one of my like co-tenants was just like, oh, you fucking piece of shit. Here you go, dude.
Was it? Yeah. Was it outside your door?
Yeah, it was like right outside my door when I woke up, and I was like, this is so fucking embarrassing.
No, dude. Someone gave you your Taco Bell.
And I just threw it away.
It took 2 people to get your Taco Bell.
And it was 5 minutes away, dude. I was like so close to like, I can do it.
Oh my god!
I even set an alarm on my phone. It didn't go off because I think I was too drunk.
Man, you should have like gotten a cold shower or something. Like,
I'm not that smart. I'm not smart enough to.
Dude,
like when I'm that drunk, I'm just like, you just got to survive this.
There's no way you're gonna fall asleep. Just pour through.
I did something
Taco
crazy.
Bell.
I got a Hot Pocket last night, and I haven't eaten one of those in I don't know 20 years.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, I got a Hot Pocket, and then I made a video I found on my phone. I made a video. I'm just gonna send it to Clay. I'm listening to Jim Gaffigan's Hot Pocket bit, eating a Hot Pocket, and I'm going like, this guy's awesome. I'm going, this guy's the best. Yes. Gaffigan, let's go.
It is. It's a pretty solid bit, isn't it?
It is
Pretty solid bit. I was listening to it, and I was like eating a Hot Pocket, and I was like, that's true. That's true what he's saying about the food that I'm eating right now.
What kind of Hot Pocket did you get?
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Whoa. I don't know if I've had that one.
Dude, it was a pretty drunk move.
Yeah.
The bodega was closed, and I'm just like, I just need some junk in my belly.
So where'd you
Tasted
get
good. We have like a 24-hour grocery store right below my apartment, but it's not like a bodega. They don't have like a grill.
Yeah, you can't get food. Just microwave that bad boy up.
Microwave that bad boy, burnt my whole mouth.
Yeah.
Went right to bed. Pretty
Don't
good.
brush the teeth.
Did not brush the teeth. Woke up this morning and I was like, you fucking piece of shit. Not brushing your damn teeth.
Dude, it's fun. It's nice to have a little feral night out action, you know.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any shows this week, so I just kind of like
that's awesome.
Just did fun stuff, you know, because I kind of did too many shows last week. So
you
I
allowed yourself to not do shows.
Well, I would ask to be on a friend show or like do a mic.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm just not gonna ask her. Or like a lot of the times I'll just show up and see if someone drops out.
Yeah.
Because people fucking just drop out all the time in so many shows in New York.
Really?
Yeah, totally. Every poster you see where you're like, oh, that's a get, you know, that's a good comic. 80% chance they're dropping out.
Do you think that's because they get better shows?
Yeah, they get better shows because then like someone at the cellar drops out. It's like a trickle down of people dropping out because like it goes all the way to like so-and-so's opening for someone at the Beacon. So they drop out of their spot. There opens up, and then bottom of the barrel bar show where I'm at. And then I go, hey man, can you give me a spot, please?
People are dropping out. Tommy's sliding in. That's how that goes.
Yeah. So I just kind of chilled out during the weekday and just like got some good sleep and worked out a ton. And then Thursday through Saturday, I went hanging out mode.
Nice.
Those are the days.
Thursday, and then tonight I'm taking it easy. Sunday, we're gonna clean the apartment. We're gonna cleanse.
Nice.
Burn a little sage.
Oh yeah, get a few candles going. Sweep the apartment.
Get a Roomba. Why don't you guys just get a Roomba?
I'm not a Roomba guy. That's not me, man.
Not a Roomba guy.
He's not a Roomba guy. I'm
not a Roomba guy.
But
no shit. I mean, you know, I don't want that little guy walking around my apartment.
He doesn't walk.
I don't want that little guy coming into my room, spying on me, pissing myself.
You'd just be scared of the Roomba?
I don't want anyone in my house.
I don't want that guy looking at what I'm up to.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
Where's he sending that info?
Goblin of your
big
dirt.
Roomba?
Yeah.
Big Roomba spying on me, taking my data.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah, these days Roomba is probably owned by Facebook, you know, Meta.
The new Meta Roomba.
That's
gay and will make you be gay. It's gonna try to suck your cock.
Some people just want to watch the world be gay, Master Wayne. Master Bruce.
Should we do a anonymous apology?
Yeah.
I have to take a piss. I have to take a piss though, really quick.
Okay. Well, we can just vamp, I guess.
Yeah, we'll vamp.
What the fuck is this?
Vampire Weekend. I'll be right back.
We can plug up the call-in line.
Yes, and then I have a question for you. Actually, let me ask you a question real quick.
Ask away, brother.
When I'm headlining CCU, do you want to either feature or do spots?
I'm down to do spots. Probably not. Wait, what weekend is it?
It's June 30th and July 1st.
Ooh, I am out of town.
God
that
damn
weekend,
it.
dude.
How the fuck are we gonna get people there? Grant, we're fucking
Go, people are gonna come.
We're a fucking combo package, man.
I'm gonna be in Skyline. I'm going back to Appleton.
Tell him you can't go. Tell him you can't.
I'll email the guy right now. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
we got to get this phone number up. Why don't you
guys doing plugs?
Tommy,
What?
You want to come June 30th and July 1st? You want to feature for me when I headline at CCU?
Ooh, June 30th?
Yeah, June 30th and July 1st.
Yeah, yes. Can I give you a soft yes?
Yeah, of course. Let me know. Let me know when you can, though.
Because my cousin's wedding's on the 24th, so I have to be, and that's next week.
June
but it's
24th?
yeah, but it's like, can I take a week off work?
Dude, do it, man.
That'd be cool.
Like, that's a pretty long time to be out.
You can do it.
Because then I have to go on another week vacation in August.
But that's the summer. That's what you're supposed to do in the summer. You're supposed to not be
That's
working.
very European.
I think they'd give me 2 weeks.
Just tell them it's this or I quit.
Where are you going in August?
I got to go see my grandpa. I'm going to go to his cabin in Upper Michigan. I'm very excited about that.
Hell yeah.
He lives in a very small town in the middle of the woods, like right on Lake Superior. And it's really, really pretty in the summertime.
Dude, you want to do like, I can have someone else host, you feature, or we could just do a co-headline.
Damn.
Let me feature. I don't want to do that. I don't have that much new material, to be honest.
You do 30, I'll do 45. We'll have someone and maybe a guest spot or something.
Yeah, I've only written probably 10 new minutes since last time I was in Minneapolis.
Yeah. We'll just post 100 and then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Local comics, message me if you want $100 at the beginning of July.
You know who we should do? We should get Tito, man.
I love Tito.
I fuck with that guy.
Did you know his last name in Spanish means bad Donald? Maldonado?
Yeah.
That's
fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told Lahiro that and he cracked up in the booth. And then I told Tito that and he was just like, yeah, man. I was like, one of your ancestors was a naughty little Donald. Bad little Donald. He was like the worst Donald in the village.
Donald.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We all know the worst Donald.
Mm-hmm. Rumsfeld.
That was a pretty bad one.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just playing. It's Trump, y'all.
It's Trump.
It's Trump.
It's
Trump.
Trump.
It's Trump for real, though.
For real.
Did you see that video where he was like, I'm going to do it. And then he went, ah.
Yeah.
And he raised his hands up and then the video just
he's still the leading. I think he's still the running
Trump
favorite, to be the Republican
candidate. Dude, I've been just telling crowds of people that Trump is going to be president again, and they're always pissed off about it.
Dude, he is going to be president again.
Who knows?
He might be after he dies. He might be president. He might be the first president to be dead and to get voted in the office.
I used to have this bit about how when he lost the election, it's good that he's not president, but we should let him still think that he is, because that's everything.
That's the most important.
Was just him thinking he was president.
Should we read the one that we got from Henry? You guys remember?
Yeah, let's read that. I had this bit in 2018 about how I was I don't want Trump to be president anymore, obviously, but I think he should be the king of a town. He should be completely in charge of one town.
Yeah.
And everyone, they can just live there. Just let him do whatever he wants in
some
one town
in South Dakota. Yeah.
Yeah. Just let him be ruler of the land.
And then everybody who likes him could move there.
Yeah. Just move there. And then you can go visit the town. It'd be a fun thing. You got to go to this town. It's insane.
It's called Trump Town 2024.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay.
And I had a joke somewhere in that bit, and I can't remember, but you get the idea.
It's a good idea because you would be you guys want to go to Trump Town this week?
Yeah, you'd be dude,
you'd be so pissed though when you have a gig there. You're like, I'm in fucking Trump Town.
Yeah, I know.
They're the worst fucking crowds.
They're mean. It's like a fucking it's like Tijuana, Mexico. It's just kind of like anything goes.
I'm picturing the Pleasure Island from Pinocchio.
Oh, beautiful.
Scary fucking.
You go to
smoke.
Yeah.
You end up like doing a set at Trump Town and Brush, and you're like, God damn, dude, I gotta fucking reevaluate what my comedy.
Yeah,
their residency at Trump Town.
Damn it, they fucking loved me.
It's basically like Handmaid's Tale. It's like whatever that society was. It's that's kind of what's going on in Trump Town.
That woman does not have a tail.
Yeah.
Spoiler, no tails in that movie. If you're a furry guy and you're looking for some good TV, that ain't it, brother. That is not it. That's just going to make you feel bad about Christianity. And as a proud, staunch Christian furry. Anyways, let's do this fucking.
We're furries, dude.
Let's do this Hankpology.
This is a furry podcast.
We call it a Hankpology.
Yeah. Let's do it.
A Hankless apology.
Let's call it that.
A Hankpology.
Go ahead and call it that.
The first annual Hankpology.
Doing this podcast is a Hankless job. I'll tell you that much.
No, we heard the first one.
Can I do a third one?
Go for it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a third one.
What about Homer Hanky? That one wasn't.
Yeah,
good. That was worse than Tommy's.
I think I'm gonna go to a New York Yankees game this summer.
That's pretty good. Hanks for sending this in.
Hanky poop.
Give me a little spank Fuiguitt.
Hank Fugue.
You're changing the game.
Yeah.
I'll take a little spank Fuiguitt.
That sounds.
I'm gonna deposit some money in the Hank
Bank.
The Hank
Bank.
This one's.
That's what I'm
right
jerking off. That's what I'm jerking off to my friend Henry.
The Hank Bank's good.
Okay. All right. This is a deposit straight into the Hank Bank. Here we go. Hello,
Hankpology number one.
Hello, We Cool Podcast. If you want to write these in, go to wecoolpodcast.com or call in 612-314-6469. That's toll free. Maybe people are thinking they're gonna get told the shit out of these phone calls. When was the last time you had to pay a toll on a phone?
I've never had to. You know what that reminds me of though?
What?
With all the times my car's gotten towed, it just makes me wonder how come it's never been fingered.
I thought you were gonna say foot.
No.
It's been towed so many times. It's basically a damn foot.
It's basically an entire foot.
It's been towed over 5 times.
And that foot wants to be fingered. I think we just wrote a groundbreaking bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Another classic.
Another
fucking classic
thing you could say on stage.
This is friend of the show and member of the Three Timers Guest Club, Henry Fuiguitt. In the most recent episode,
which, by the way, if you're demanding an apology from us, please list your credits.
Yeah,
ahead of time.
What's your relationship to?
Yeah.
How many times have you been on the podcast?
Yeah.
It's got to be. I think Clay has got to hold the record now. He's got to have been on like.
Well, yeah, but that's just based off proximity.
Clay's fourth mic.
That's not based on how funny Clay is.
Dude, I go on his podcast like once a week, and I'm like, they always record like Saturday night at like 2 a.m. I'm like coming home and I'm like, yo, who up? Not me. I'm drunk. And then they're like, get Tommy on the podcast. And then I just say the stupidest thing I've ever said. And then I get like one DM from one of their like listeners being like, that was funny and it's like the word. And I'm just like, shut up. Don't tell anybody.
Boner Hitler 420 thinks you're
awesome. I'm like, don't shut it.
That makes me think, Ryan, me and you should have recorded a podcast in the back of that Lyft.
Dude, yes.
It's just me going, dude, I think he's going too fast. You'd be like,
dude, when I come back to Minneapolis, we should, record like a regular episode, but then like we should record like a 1 a.m. late night.
Yeah.
I'm wild.
I would be down.
Okay.
And then listen back and be like, ooh, I don't think.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know, man.
The guy recorded upside down somehow.
The lost file.
We're all hanging up upside down like bats.
Okay, Henry Fuiguitt writing in the most recent episode. at the time of writing, my fuck, marry, kill of the We Cool hosts was requested. I don't even remember if we specifically asked Henry what.
I remember this.
Okay.
Yeah, this sucks. I hate this. Fuck you.
That we did this. No, I'm happy. I just don't remember asking.
I know you're happy.
Oh God. Yeah, I forgot how this went. I apologize for any issues this might cause between you and for the podcast in general. I would fuck Grant. I know Grant the least well of the three, so it would be the least awkward, I think. And I kind of get that. You can. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of preconceived notions going in. It's kind of like it's gonna be a little bit more like a one night stand.
There's too much baggage.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan. Too much feelings.
Yeah.
Pre-cum can get you pregnant, but so can post-cum. That's when the postman comes in and does some shit.
Sex with your wife.
Yeah. Sucks.
Further, so it would be the least awkward. Further, he is getting married, so perhaps he'd like to have one last fling before settling down to domestic life. That's also
very thoughtful. Yeah.
We'll see if Kelly can get on board with this.
Mm-hmm.
Grant's bachelor party's just getting fucked by Henry.
Mm-hmm. You call that a Hank pass right there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I would marry Tommy. Tommy has a lust for life and new things while still maintaining a certain level of responsibility. That would make him a pretty solid and fun life partner. Yep. I see myself marrying an androgynous blonde where our marriage is mostly just hanging out without much physical stuff, so it might as well be Tommy. Mm-hmm. Also, he'd be busy binge drinking and doing 2-minute open mics in empty Bushwick bars all the time, so I could have the apartment to myself.
You barely see me. You barely see me. There's I notice in New York, there's a very common thing is for a younger gay man to be with an older gay guy. And they have a long-term relationship where the younger gay guy just kind of does whatever he wants, and then the older gay guy, he's in finance and takes care of stuff. That's kind of I would be that, I would be aloof. I would be out and about, but then I'd be like, Henry, let's go to Italy. My love.
And then when Henry wants to go to the theater or something,
yeah,
you go out. You're the arm candy.
I'm the arm candy. I'm being respectful.
Just the Werther's original of arm candy.
I think me and Henry might have a little frog and toad situation in our near future. Where we get a, when we're 60 years old, we're both divorced, and we get a little house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we suck each other's dicks once every 2 years.
Yep. You got funny looking hats and old bicycles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have a tandem bike, and we're just kind of doing stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of like this.
We're kind of like an oh hello situation. You know, we're just two older, maybe gay, mainly asexual men.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that for us.
Sounds kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we know where this is going. Ryan, I love you, man, but you are getting the short end of the stick, and I am going to kill you.
Bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Click, click, bang.
A close second in the marriage category, but when I seriously considered how much Applebee's that would mean, it was just a bridge too far. Also, having sex with you would be humiliating for both of us due to the height difference.
That's true.
Perhaps even impossible. Maybe. I'll let you pick how I kill you, though.
Perhaps impossible.
What does Henry think sex is?
Perhaps statistically and mathematically, scientifically impossible.
Geographically impossible.
Definitely improbable, possibly impossible. I'll let you pick how I kill you, though, and we'll be sure to feed your corpse to Tony and Paulie, as is written in your will. Thanks, guys. Henry.
Well, that's fucked up because I don't even eat Applebee's anymore. I've sworn it off.
Dude, when Grant, you sent that to the group chat and Ryan responded this fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, I was mad about it when I first read it. And
I feel like you're a little bit mad about it.
Time has passed, and now I'm actually perfectly zen. And
Henry,
I think you got mad about it again.
Henry, I'm never picking up the phone when you call again. If you would just kill me, you fucking piece of shit.
How would you want Henry to kill you?
I hope you finally succumb to celiacs, Henry. I hope it happens.
Yeah, hospitalized for celiacs.
You fucking piece of shit. I would feel so bad if he actually got sick.
He's just like on life support.
He's on life support. Yeah.
How would I want to be killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to be frozen. I want to be I want to be one of those guys that later they put into a robot.
A what?
A robot.
Well, so then you'd probably want to.
You want to be what? What do you mean, one of those guys?
One of the guys that they freeze now, and then they're like, one day you'll be a robot.
I don't think that's how it works. I think
they have no. They have.
I think the robot has never been like a part of the equation.
They put my brain in the robot.
Yeah, they haven't uploaded anybody into a robot yet.
But I want to be the first.
You want your conscious uploaded somewhere?
I just want to be a robot.
Do you think it would still be you?
Yeah.
You don't think it would just be like a snapshot of where you were when I copied it?
There is no mimicking me. There is no substitute for the real thing. You guys would know if it wasn't me.
This makes me think of like one of those Zen things. Have you guys ever heard, like, if you have an axe and you replace the head and then the handle breaks and you replace the handle, is it the same axe that you started with?
Yeah.
No. No, it's not.
It's your axe. Yeah. It's the same axe.
But
it's different parts.
All the elements are different.
No, but it's still you.
No, it's not.
But it's not like you just went out and got a whole new axe.
But I got the brain. The brain is still me, is what I'm saying in the robot. It would be my brain it's plopped on top of a robot in a little thing with water so the brain can get its moisture.
Like in
Futurama.
Like Krang. Oh.
Yeah.
Krang is in the middle of somebody, right?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It's the brain monster from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh. I thought you were talking about a Chinese person you knew.
I thought you were talking about a Chinese doctor who
Sorry, I thought this was real, Grant. I didn't know you were lying to us.
Wait, so Ryan, so your idea of dying is not dying?
Yeah, like dying for a little bit and then everyone hopefully is kind of sad.
So your idea of dying is a long nap?
You would have to get killed in a way that preserved your body then.
Yeah,
maybe like suffocated.
No, just freeze.
That would give you
just
brain
freeze
damage.
me. Oh, just freeze me.
Just like you go into a freezer alive.
But it's like it's a machine that's made specifically to freeze me exactly.
This woman behind you just waved at me.
All right. Well, that was Rachel.
Oh,
I'm saying freeze me in a way
like
where
flash freezing.
Yeah. They go say cheese, and I go, and then I'm froze. I start saying queso. They're like say cheese, and I'm like queso, and then
say.
And then I wake up as a robot, and I'm like, so. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Where are the open mics?
Where's my girlfriend's pussy? Am I right? Am I right? You're gay. I'm a robot. I can't be gay.
That's
just like
that's the best part about being a robot for you.
You can't be gay. I'm like I get pussy all the time. I'm not gay. I'm a robot.
Real quick, how long have we been going? Should we go into
52? We can go like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Here.
And
then we have to keep going for another hour.
How dare you interrupt me as a robot?
As a not gay robot.
Wait, so I'm so confused. Do you want to be conscious for this?
Yes.
How would you want to die, Tommy?
Probably gun.
No, I would have guessed having
probably like a ton of heroin, honestly.
Yeah.
Tommy, I think the way I think you're gonna die is you're gonna have sex with a woman and then she's gonna bite your head off at the end, like Black Widows do.
Oh,
like a
they try to do that already.
Okay, hold on, I gotta go get.
He's got to go get his Uber Eats. Ryan's ordering Uber Eats on the podcast.
And I'm a smoothie guy now.
He just
did he Uber Eats a smoothie? That's incredible.
That would be cool if he got a smoothie. I don't think he did. I think he either got a burger or a sub.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just want to go quick? Just fast?
I think I'd want to get my head chopped off. Like,
oh wow, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah, by a guy who's like good at it. You know,
maybe I'll do this. I switch mine to a hanging in a public square.
Yeah,
hang me in front of 100 people. Let's make it an event.
Yeah,
I like to perform. I like being on stage. Let's go out on stage.
Preferably, like, surrounded by French villagers.
French villagers, weeping women, cheering women,
kids kind of running around like it's a barbecue vibe. It's a cookout.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. And then and then I get last words.
What are you dropping for your last words?
Like and subscribe to my podcast.
Nice.
Like write in listeners, write in those apologies. We're running low. And call in, use the telephone.
The call-in number. It's live now. It is toll free. By the way, when was the last time you had to pay a toll on a phone? I mean, what even is that? Is it necessary to say toll free anymore?
Let me ask you this. Do you remember ever using a phone booth?
Oh man, I mean, no, I don't think
I've used one before. I remember using one.
What it's so crazy to even think. I mean, I guess I must have used one, but what do you remember the call you made?
Yeah, I think I talked to my grandma or grandpa. I was in an airport or train station.
Okay.
But I remember being very young, maybe like 4 or 5 years old. So I don't think my dad had a cell phone. And I think, Ryan's got his food. He's amped.
I think he locked himself out. Hold on.
I'm just gonna keep this going.
No, he didn't. Oh, he got a nice greasy bag.
Ooh, did he get McDonald's?
I think
Wendy's.
Five Guys.
Oh, he's putting it on his penis now. He's putting the food on his penis. Yeah. I think I was talking to my grandpa. My dad or my mom or dad didn't have maybe we were going to visit my grandparents and we were at like a train station or airport. I was very young. That's the only time I remember speaking on one of those things.
I don't think I ever used one, but I was kind of thinking, I mean, this feels like a hacky bit, but I tried it the other night and it kind of did okay. Is like, I don't feel old, but I'm getting old enough to just like, once you're around for long enough, you see shit like come and go. And it's like, I was around for the full run of PT Cruisers and they're just like, remember when those dropped and now they aren't even a thing anymore?
PT Cruisers.
Yeah, see, why am I even too young?
PT Cruise. Why am I not?
No, you'll remember it. No, they were like
those cars. Yeah, those and Slug Bugs had a moment in like 2004.
Yeah. But
what I mean?
I don't even think they make PT Cruisers anymore.
And they were also in like movies too. Like you would be watching a movie and they were just like a PT Cruiser would have a cameo where like everyone would be driving a PT Cruiser.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do remember that. Yeah, and Slug Bugs too. I remember seeing Slug Bugs everywhere.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've seen a Slug Bug?
Those are not popular anymore.
Crazy.
Stupid. I heard they were really uncomfortable. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it probably was a bad car. It's probably why it didn't last.
You guys ever have someone punch you because they saw a slug bug?
Yeah, they were everywhere. That's why that
Sucked.
game.
Yeah, it was like, dude, fuck you! Don't punch me, mom.
Wasn't there something that you?
Yeah, my mom would punch me.
Would she really
do it to me too?
My mom would be like slug bug and punch me, and I'd be like, one day I'm gonna grow up as a man, and I'm gonna kick you. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
One day.
No. When I get muscles.
Wait until I can slug bug you, you fucking freak, bitch.
Fucking freak.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we can do some plugs and wrap up this episode and move on to the next one. For the listeners, we're doing the epic run. We're doing 2 in a day.
So just know this next episode is gonna suck.
They said it couldn't be done. Maybe we'll if this one sucks, maybe we'll release them out of order just to keep everybody guessing. But I
should chop and screw it. Do different parts.
Dude, like 3-6 Mafia.
Cool podcast chopped and screwed.
The 3-6 Mafia of what?
Eating pussy.
I don't really have that many shows in May. I'm going out of town for a couple of weeks. But next big show is going to be June 9th and 10th. I'm headlining CCU. Got both of us 3 weeks apart from each other. So, yeah, come out to those, baby.
Dude, nice, man.
10th. I got Ebenezer Murdasa and Ate Akinde opening those shows. So, going to be a very fun time. And
swag.
I would love to see the dang listeners out there. So, yeah. come on out. What do you guys got coming up?
The week this comes out, the 5th and 6th of May, I'll be in Fargo at the Front Street Tap Room. Come check me out.
Hell
there.
yeah.
12th and 13th, Goonies in Rochester, Minnesota. Week after that, in St. Paul at Camp Laughs. Don't come to those shows. That room sucks. End of the month.
That room does suck.
So awesome.
End
to
of the
do
month.
that as a plug.
Yeah, I don't give
Be
a
like,
shit.
don't come.
I don't give a shit. Fuck that room.
Do you know who you're?
They're paying
opening
me
for?
like $75.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Some
Host?
I've never heard of.
It's like you host and feature there.
Yeah, you get like $100. It sucks for 2 nights, dude.
Wait, are you serious? That's
Yeah, there's no
Are-
feature anymore.
So they cut out the feature and then they cut out the pay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit, that's like
It's
fucking insane.
Yep.
Because it used to be $200 to feature.
I don't care if you guys come to that
Yeah.
show. I'm somewhere else
Right?
in Maine,
Yeah.
and I don't remember.
It was $100 a night.
It was, yeah, but I think
Because I featured there before and it was like $100 a night, which was not even that great either.
I feel like it was more to host too. I feel like it was like 150 to
I think
host.
so.
So the pay went down and you're doing more time and you have to MC.
That's fucking insane that they can do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know why I took that gig. I should have said no.
Jesus Christ. I
Yeah,
hate
no.
fucking comedy club owners sometimes.
yeah. What do you have, Tommy? Anything?
The day after this comes out, I'm on a show called Petting Zoo. You hold a live animal. This is real while you do stand up.
I was at a venue with cats the other night and I was holding a cat during my set. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a hot show in Brooklyn. I forget where. But they have like a zoo like trainer guy come in and he brings in like weird exotic animals. Like someone's holding like a baby alligator.
What?
Shit like that. Yeah.
You get to
And it's
pick
like
what you hold?
I don't know if you get to pick. I don't know. I've never been. I've had friends who've done it before. It looks fun.
Are there animals that you're afraid of holding?
I'm not like into holding any animal, but I'm not afraid either. I'm kind of like neutral on it. Like this is weird. Also, I trust that the animal trainer has got me covered. Also, it'd be funny if I got bitten by something. You know, I think that would be. It'd be pretty funny to start like bleeding on stage.
Yeah,
it'd be a great reel. If I got like bit in the neck by like a bird and I started bleeding, I think that could only help.
Bird attacks bigger bird.
Bird fight.
That's the caption.
Bird
That's good.
On stage? Question mark.
2 birds, comedian bird, and
2 birds, 1 mic.
2 birds, 1 mic. Yeah, these are so let's hope for that. Other than that, I'm
If
on
a bird bites me,
Let's hope for a disaster.
That would be really fucked up. If it happens.
Yeah, I'm doing like bar shows every weekend in May. So, if you want to come to stuff, just check out my Instagram and, I'll be around. I'll be around town.
Check out the boys on social media. Cool. All right. Well, let's wrap her up and fire off another one.
I probably shouldn't have said don't come to that laugh camps room, but god damn is it awful.
I mean,
don't come.
Well, now you're doubling down, which is what you always do.
Listen, if the booker's listening to this, I'm sorry, but
Mhm.
I'm fine with working your other rooms, but that room, good God on a stick.
It sucks because like the shows are getting better there, so they really should up the pay. But
you guys need to like unionize against that. That's pretty fucking crazy.
I don't.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Piss boy.
Dude, your dad's a union guy. You're like, why are you anti?
What?
Huh?
Sorry. Sometimes I just disagree with you.
Yeah, you guys should. You guys should advocate for yourselves.
Little piss boy.
I don't really work that room that much anymore.
I don't want
That's
to.
kind of.
I'm probably gonna say no after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like, nah, I'm booked. I'm booked.
Nah.
You wanna know where I'm booked? Your mama's titties, dude. In your mama's titties.
In your mama's ass.
Sucking on your mama's titties. Sorry, but I'm booked. Sucking on your mama's titty that night.
All right, that's the episode. Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna create a new track.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna leave this meeting rolling.
Leave it rolling. Dude, I have to pee again. I drink so much coconut water.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom too.
And coffee.
I'm gonna take a shit.